Alright, so basically what I did is I took this out. What you gotta do is you gotta take out the little light fixtures out. You gotta take some screws out. You gotta pop it out. Sometimes they'll have a screw, sometimes they won't. Once all that is out though, what you gotta do is pull it up to make it come out of these little hinges. So it just upward motion for that piece to come out. And after that, you got this one right here. That all you gotta do is just pull. This thing comes out. You gotta take it out in here. So you might want to make the seats go up. So to make the seat go down, all you have to do is pull on this. Usually you want somebody to push open the other side, but if you do it nice and soft, you won't lock them back in. Just like that. Now once this is down, what you have to do is you have to take these out. Pop that out. Pop that out. You gotta pop this up, just like we did with the trunk. Pop these up. Alright, so I just pulled this mat back. Like I said, this easy. You just snap it up. It comes off. Now these, you just take those little tags off, and it comes off. Okay? Comes off, and usually to the side. That's it. And then the carpet, the rest of the carpet's right here. That comes loose. That's good. Same thing over here. Just that simple. Not hard about it. This you could take off, pull it down if you want. They got the little clips right here. I got 4 of them. So all you gotta do is pull that down. It's not bothering me. It's not in my way. To get the wires, I just needed like this area right here to get the wires. These wires for the fuel pump. I'm probably just gonna clip them. Yeah, I'll probably just clip it. Probably like right here, so that I have that little assembly right there for future if I need to change it or whatnot. I don't want to have to keep going back and forth rewiring shit. I don't know what this is doing here, but see, that's what I'm saying. People do things and just don't do it right. This I'm definitely gonna take off. I got this little things that you gotta pop up. This little ring, I gotta come off. This I'm gonna take off because I gotta drill the holes for the other speakers, and then this I'm gonna fiberglass, and I'm gonna make the speakers face me a little bit. Like I'm gonna put the speakers like this, you know. So I have 4 speakers facing the front. Probably put 4 10s there too. 4 highs. That's the plan. So I'm gonna take that off too. But right now I'm just gonna concentrate on taking these wires out, and I'm gonna go through that with you guys so you know how to take out those wires in case you ever wanna change that. Plus, I need to take that off in order to get to the wires for the brake light. So let me get these things out of the way, put them somewhere, right back. So, taking out all these wires, this whole harness right here, all this. So all that harness, all this harness that goes over here, we're taking all that off. But before we do that, I just want to take off this light right here so that I could take that out. So in order to do that, you have to take out these little screws right here. They're 8 millimeters. And then there's one on this side. Right here. And then it should come out. Don't see no other screws. The only thing is the little pop-ups. Alright, let's see if it comes off. It's getting a little dark out here. I don't like doing the video when it's this dark, but it's not too bad yet. Alright, so now I gotta take these out. So let me pop all these out. Get back to you. Alright, so this just pops off. See? That's it. It just pops off. These pop off the same way. Then you just gotta lift it up. But might have to take this off because it's in here. I don't know if I'm really trying to go through all that right now. I might just force it out, even though I do have to take it off eventually. But now take out the panels. You gotta take out the screws that are in here. Before you do that, you gotta take out this back seat and the seat. The back seat is only being held by these. Take these two off. There are 210s, I think. And the back seat comes off. And then to take out the bottom seat, there's a screw in there that you can't really see. That's that. So, for now, I'll take off these harnesses. Here. Like I said, I'm gonna change the lights, so I don't really care much about these harnesses. And this is really stuck in there. That shit just broke off. It's crazy. On here, just alright, so those just get pulled down. The fuck? The whole thing is bending. It's supposed to be that damn freaking hard. Hey. Alright, so this is what I was saying, right? I'm working on the car. I'm taking all these wires out because I'm upgrading the wires on the car. The 91 Accord. You know, my baby. I got new wires anyways I'm gonna put in. So I'm taking all these wires out. So that's what I'm doing for Easter. I hope you're having a better day than I am. Yeah, so you just pop these out. That's it. It just pops out. So I'm gonna repeat the procedure, this whole thing. Damn, it's really hard to see, but I guess I'm gonna cut it short today, right here. One thing I did want to mention, you got the wires coming in here in the trunk. In order to take out the wire harnesses from these lights, in order for you to do that, you don't have to take out anything except the wires itself. Unplug, push in the little plugs, unplug it, and then just run them through till you get to this hole right here. I wouldn't break anything because, like I said, the trunk is gonna be the same release. I'm gonna just adapt it to the new wires. So I'm not gonna break them. I'm just gonna unplug them. That's it. And then later on I could plug it again. Alright? Alright, so right here, these are taped. You don't gotta take the whole thing out. Just cut it right here on both sides. This piece will come off. Hold on. That little piece that comes off, you can put that piece back in the little bracket. See right here? Or maybe not. See right here? It has a little clip on this side that goes right in there. That's it. That's for the cable to pull the trunk open, the latch. Got everything unplugged. You got this one unplugged. You tuck them in. You take these little bumper things off. There's two of them, one here and one here. You just push them in. Then you unplug this one. They all have the little push button. That's it. Once they all, you just come over here, you just pull it. Make sure it gets stuck. Doesn't get stuck. When you take these out, remember, all right, you have the brake lights, you have the license plates, and then you have the trunk release. So you have to take all those out, all right? And then you just, boom. Shit. Doesn't get stuck. Putting these back in, it's gonna suck, but that's how you take them off. There, without breaking anything. Then the thing I got left is take this out, take this out, take that out. Which the only thing I was doing, I was just popping them out. Like, grab the pliers, long nose pliers, just pull them down. I'm getting new ones. I'm spray painting all of this, so I don't really care about it. But if you are not replacing any of it and you don't want to scratch or break your car, I suggest you take your time taking things out, you know? Push them in the way you're supposed to. See, I already took these out. You guys seen that? Look around to see if there's anything else left. If it doesn't come out easy, always look around. Remember, there's nothing that should be hard to take out, especially on the Honda. They're real easy. So if it's getting stuck, if it's not coming out, double check, triple check, see what's going on. All right. So it's off. The only thing I had to do was just lift it from the middle and pull towards the front of the car, and it came off. Don't forget to unplug it though, right? And there's another wire that you see coming in here. That wire is this little light right here. So make sure you open that and take it out properly. You don't want to break it. Once you take that out, you unplug it, and then that wire should come out. And then you should be able to pull it through here, and then that'll be loose right there for that part of the harness. And this edge, you're gonna be able to pop the light out. Now what I did was go on here on the side. You'll see these little clips that you could just put the screwdriver in there and just pop it to the side so it can come out. So once it's out, like I said, you got the little clip. Same thing, it has a little push button. You push and you pull. And it comes off. Now you have this and this. Put it to the side. And you push this up. It should come out through here. Now, this little piece right here it should come out with it. I don't see why I shouldn't, but this piece is still stuck in here. I'm not trying to make sure it goes up. Alright, that's that. Make sure this one goes up. There you go. And that's that. Now all these other ones I just gotta snap off. There's a wire right here. I'm gonna have to take this tape off. Got the little switches right here to take that off, because you got some wires that's going in through here, and those are going up, which I'm guessing is to the sunroof. Now the sunroof I'm not gonna change. I would like the motor so it could go up and in like the newer models. I don't know if I could upgrade to that. If any of you guys know about that, please comment below just to see if I could upgrade my sunroof so it could lift up and so it could go in, because right now it just goes in, so they call it moonroof or something. But maybe I could switch the motor so it could push it up too. I was thinking about taking it off of a Civic or something, or a newer Accord. I didn't take it out of the RSX. I should have, but I didn't think that the bracket would fit. Either way, comment below, let me know. Any of you guys know how I could make that happen, if plausible or not. Besides that, I'm gonna just unravel this, see what wires go there. Like I said, I'm gonna take the inside off the panels and all that tomorrow or later on this week to see where these wires go, because if they do go up there, I'm not even gonna take them off. I'm gonna just leave them here, just unplug it and leave it, so when I do the new wires I know it's there and I know what to plug into that. Alright, so a few things. It just rained. Got a little dirty, but still there shouldn't be water coming in. Little puddles. Gotta try to figure this out, because it's getting rusty right here really bad. Might have to cut that piece out and mold a new piece, or at least cut it, treat it in fiberglass and nice. Seems to have gone through the factory glue. Although the trunk looks alright. A little water right here. Usually I drill a hole, but I'm not gonna do any of that yet until I have the rust treatment, and until I have, well, that could be part of the reason why there's water going in. Until I have to paint and all that, because I'm not just gonna leave the metal exposed. Alright, so all those wires were taken out. Everything was taken out. Everything is loose now. There's a wire that goes up through here. So in order to take all these panels out, I take the seats out. So I'm gonna show you guys right now how to take out the seats, which for the back seats you gotta take out these screws. This carpet is mainly off. There's just a few little clips here that you have to take off, which is not that difficult. All you gotta do is, I think, just pull them or slide them up. Yep, slide them up. See, they're in here. This plastic is in here, so what you have to do is you just slide it up like this. For instance, you slide them up. button. Pop it up. This one's already off. This one's another one that you gotta pop off. Alright. The last pop off, you can see it. Let's slide it up. That's it. Put a little too hard over here. But more or less, you slide them up. You gotta take off the pop-ups. This one here, one there, and the last one is right here. So, once you take those pop-ups, right here, then you can just slide it out. There's another one down there, but it's not there, so I'm guessing previous owner probably had taken this off at one point. All right. The carpet wasn't too bad. This carpet right here goes from here all the way to the trunk to cover the trunk as well. So it wasn't too bad for a carpet that is 7 years old, 28 years old. Now, take these off. These are 12s. So I like this little tool right here. Pretty handy. Always remember where you put your screws. For now, drop them in there. I'm gonna take out those panels too though, so I will put them somewhere else once I'm done doing that. Because as you guys know, I'm gonna have to put this back together once I rewire it. Right now I'm taking all this off so that I can take off the panels. So that I can take off these panels. Because of the wires that's back here, going up that way, I get to the moon roof. I might take off that as well so I could reupholster it, or at least paint it. I don't like how dirty it looks. I'm not gonna put all this work to this car and leave it looking dingy, you know. Alright, so that's it. Once that's done, usually what I do is I push it down a little, see? It lifts up, and then slide it forward. So, push it down, slide it forward, and just bring it down. That's it. Same thing to the other side. You push it down, try to slide it back forward a little, then just push it down. And that's it. The back comes up. Okay. Alright, so back to the seat. I don't know what these came from, but these I bought some years back. These are the clips for the windows. Straight from Honda. You go to a Honda dealer, 20 cents a piece or something. It's not that expensive. Alright, so in order to take out the back seat, which this one doesn't have, this is a little bracket that comes from the seat here, screwed. And what you would do is you would unscrew that. Once you unscrew that, you push the seat belt through this little hole right here, because you're gonna lift it up. So you gotta make it go through. That's it. Once it's free, you make the seat come forward, and then you pull it out, because in the bottom right there, see it? This is little brackets. They have to come out of that hole. Same as over here, see? That little bracket was in that hole right there. This one already came out. Same thing on that side though. Alright? Give me a second. Alright, so once the seat is out, you can see here goes the bracket right there. I always like to put the bracket on. Well, I did it with my other Honda because the seats were leather. So it's just a way that people can just come and rip it out, basically. Now, if you see these little push buttons right there, those are for the carpet. So you have to take out the seats first, then take those out in order to take the front carpet, which, as you see, I took out already. It was real dingy, so I just threw that one in the garbage. I'll probably put a black one on or something. Oh yeah, guys, listen. Oh, gals, I have these. I bought them brand new from a 2001 Accord, because when I did my conversion, I figured this would fit. I never used them. They just been sitting here collecting water, rusting. If anybody's interested in them, all you have to do is send it down, put some rust treatment spray on it, maybe paint this little base area, you know. They work great, man. Like I said, they were brand new when I bought them. Never used them, so let me know. I'll ship them to you guys. So I'm like, all you guys do is just pay for the shipping. I'll ship them to you. Can't be more than $20-$30. So $20-$30, brand new. Drill the slotted discs. It's not bad at all. All right, so you can see there's a lot of glass back here. So this car may have been involved in a car accident. Somebody blew a window or something. Who knows? But the frame looks pretty good. The body itself is not, you know, it's metal, so whatever happened, it wasn't something major. Alright. The next thing I have to do is, the reason we took out the seats was to get to those screws. This pops out too. It's a screw in there. So you gotta take all these screws out, right? These pop out too. Take those screws out in order to take that panel out. If you look back here, there's a screw there as well. So you have that one, you have this one that's back here. I will show you guys in a little bit, and these two, so that this whole thing can pop out. In order for this to pop out, in order for that to pop out. Alright, so let's take a look. This is usually a little indent down here to pop this out. Put this in here. What is that? The screw. I'm guessing it has nothing to do with taking this panel out. Alright. So let's take these out just to see if we need to take any screws out from here. And there they go. Alright. Usually I just like to take out just to make sure there's no hidden screws or anything, because I don't want my job to be harder than it is. And like I said, make sure you put everything away so that you can put everything back together. Unless you're customizing it and you don't need it. This I could put back, but I'll just put it away from there. And so when I took these out, I will proceed to take these out of this side and a little bit. So you just grab Phillips, throw it in there, just unscrew these. Usually these are attached to the frame of the car for safety, if people's holding on to that in case of an accident or anything. So you definitely need to take those off so that you can take this little rear panels off. See, if you look back there, there's the frame of the car. Make sure you take those screws out though. You don't want to lose them. Take it out a little bit. I don't have any fancy tools. I'm not really a mechanic. I'm not really an auto body guy. I'm an upholsterer, if you guys were wondering. I'll do upholstery, which I'm not really gonna get too crazy with this car. I love it, but I do like the faded look of this upholstery. I believe it will go good with the theme I'm going with. I took a few auto body classes when I was younger, so I will be building my own body kit, and I will be painting this car myself. I'll take you guys through every single step of that, through the ups and downs, like some people say, right? Alright, so now that those are out, just make sure you check, make sure everything's loose. There's no more screws. I'm gonna have to open this door in order to get to that. So I will come back to this in a few seconds. We'll go to this side. It's the same thing, pop these out. Somebody had already taken these out before, which is not a surprise, you know. Like I said, this car's 20-some years old. I expect somebody to have taken something out of this at one point or another. But yeah, all these wires gotta go. As soon as I have everything empty, I'll repaint the inside. The front windshield's gonna come off anyways, so I'll take that off and prep it before paint. So that when the new window go up, a smooth transition. I don't have to worry about it not being sealed properly or anything. I'll seal everything myself. That's why I like to do certain work myself, because I like to know what is done and that it was done right, not done for a paycheck and rushed. So we did say that this did nothing. Just to make sure. Holding onto it. Yeah, these right here. See, nothing should be super hard to take out on these cars. So if you feel something stuck, for some reason it don't want to come out, don't just keep pulling, you're gonna break something. Just look to see maybe you forgot something. In this case, I forgot these little screws right here. Now, just take it out of here, out of the edges. See, I just pulled it out. That's what I did. Now this, if I remember correctly, just has to come up a little bit out of the frame. It's been a while since I took this one off. Somewhere in there. No, this is off. Alright, let me use two hands for this, fellas. Hold on. Alright, so all I did was start from the back here and I just pulled firmly. It has the little snippers. You see it? Had the little snaps right here. They go in here. So you really gotta do is pull. All this will be coming off when I paint it, so I'm not really worried about it. If I remember correctly, there's a screw in here, but I think it's just for this bracket. So you don't really gotta pull that out. You could pull the whole thing out. Now the seatbelt. I want the seatbelt to go through here, so I'm gonna have to take it off this bracket. I don't know how that would work. I will have to experiment. So, all right. So that's how you take this panel off. Close this so I don't lose anything that's in here. This right here, I never really use. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up putting a speaker here, fiberglass and whatnot. So I'm gonna lose this material here, but I will paint it the same color as the background or the exterior of the car to give it a nice little, I don't know, look, I guess. I will try to keep the handle and this part of the molding, but that's for the future. All right, so yes, all you have to do is pull it out, and in essence everything comes out. I had this already loose. See these little snappers? I had already loosened the whole thing up, so it just comes off. We got the ones right here, the ones that are in here, and then this one has these come off. So that's it. I'm guessing the back windshield was broken at one point because a whole bunch of glass fell when I took this off. And that's it. You should take off the trim before you take that off, just so you're not pulling on these. You could break them, so you should just take them off, just so. You should just take this off just so they will come out nice instead of you bending them. So that's that. Now, how to get that through that? I guess there's probably enough space here for this entire bracket to go through. So I'm gonna loosen that up and take that off. Eventually, I don't mind it if it goes back because I'll just tape this area when I'm ready to paint. I'm gonna put this screws back on and work on the other side, and then see how to take the roof out. All right. So like I stated a few minutes before, I just put my fingers in and just pulled it out as close as possible. The front came out easily. If you can see this piece in there, so whoever did it before really messed these up. And it's the same way as the other one is. So I might end up having to buy new panels because I don't know a way to put these back without it being loose. If this piece is missing, I don't know about re-gluing anything. It's not like a bone. Once you break it and you let it heal stronger. No, I don't think it's the same thing in this case. All right, so you got the trim for the window. This little rubber I would definitely like to get because it's all chewed up. Looks horrible. So I don't know if they sell the rubber separate or not, and how hard it is to change it. It doesn't really look that hard. It just looks like it's being held on by these little clamps right here. So that's something I will have to investigate for the future. All right, so this is out. Let me put all this stuff away somewhere. Take that one out, and then we'll go to the roof. All right, sneak peek. So you guys can see this. Just got it in the mail a few days ago. So you guys don't know what it is. You know what time it is. For you guys that don't, I'll show you. The total came out to $155.35 and $148.20. This so I could do the big boy conversion on the calipers, so that I could put the Acura RL calipers 2004 RL calipers on my 91 Accord. So yeah, I'm excited. The only thing left to do is get the rotors and the calipers. Because, like I said, I already had the 5-lug conversion. I already did it. I didn't record it because there's a few nice videos out there about it. So, okay, so all this is done. Now, the next step is to take out this roof. You can see this roof is a little hit. So, like I said before, I do upholstery. So I'm not gonna reupholster it, but I'm thinking maybe just paint it or hit it with like a rubber something, just to make it look decent. I don't want to go crazy because it is a 91 Accord, so I'm not trying to get too crazy. It is much. I love this car, so we'll see what happens. I might end up just upholstering it. When I do, I'll record it. Maybe I'll do the TVs here too. I don't know yet. We'll see when I get to that stage. Right now it's stripping everything so I can paint it and rewire it. So that's what we're doing right now. So the roof. Alright. The roof right here, you gotta take these caps off because there's screws that's holding these up. Those screws are also holding the roof up. This too, I think you gotta take out. Maybe something there, as well as the light. When you take off the light, there's a few screws in there. That's what I know. Where else are there screws? We'll have to figure that out. I know we gotta take these off, and maybe the light, 'cause I think it also gets screwed on top. This trim, I think, comes off. If you pull it towards you, I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, see? Just gotta pull it towards you. That's it. Boom. And that is that. Alright, next, we gotta take these out. It's raining outside. This sucks. This weather really sucks. Alright, let me check this out real quick. So these have 3 clips, little clips. One on this side, one on this side, and one on the other side. So all you gotta do is just open it up a little bit. See? And that comes right off. And then just pull it down. That's it. You repeat the same process to all 4, all 6 of them, and that's it. And then you take out this screw right here that's holding it up. Alright, so as you start to take this off, you'll see that kind of splits, right? But the whole piece comes off. Don't think that piece has to stay there. Once you take it off, it's the entire piece. Alright, so make sure you put the whole thing away. You don't want to lose it. Alright, so the light bulb, if you see, got these little indents right here. So you got a little flathead. Damn, it's just all this dirt. Damn, look, this thing was chipping to dust. That's how old this poor thing is. Anyways, you see, you got these 2 little screws right here holding it up. So we're gonna take these 2 off, bring it down. Alright, and I'm also gonna take these 2 screws and these 2 screws off, and then I'm gonna take this little thing off and see what happens. It's raining outside, so you can see it's leaking in the window. I think I will look right now. These are shot. These came out fairly easy, but the other screws don't want to come off. So I just put some W40. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, see what happens. These have a screw in the back, I think. Right. So I'll take that off. The mirror cap is the same as the handles. You just have to put it in and just push it out. Get one side off and then the rest will fall off. Now in here you got the 3 screws. You gotta take those off in order for the rear view mirror to come off, alright? Alright, so as you can see, the W40 did penetrate a little bit. Had to put a little bit of muscle, but they are off. Alright, now this one has the wire for the light in here. You just unplug it here. That's it. And that's it. Got a little button right here. Might have to come off. And then this one right here. Also these, I didn't get to them yet. There are 2 8mm. So let's get to that. Alright, so once these 2 screws is taken out, the next thing is to unplug the light. So basically you just push on this and pull. Just pretty hard to do with one hand. That's it. That came out. I suggest you put the cover back on to prevent from breaking the light bulb and shit. Just saying. And the good thing about this is that these lights and this lights, they are different spots. If you see, these are in more, these are out more. That is for the holes in the inside, so you don't get them confused. And also the width of them. So when you push it in, set. That way you protect the light. All right, next we have that, and then the roof should come off fairly easy. Go ahead, put it in here and just turn it like any other screw. Just gonna feel like it's locking somewhere. Right here feels like it came loose. Let's take a look. Let me see. Oh, yeah. It's off. As you guys can see, the little screw piece that we were messing with is right here. So that piece came off. Nothing else is really holding on to it. Right here, if you guys see, I pulled it down and this whole piece came off. This goes in a little hole right here. If you guys can see it. So I put my fingers in here and pulled it down, but this piece was already rotted to hell. So I'm gonna have to throw some fiberglass on top of this to hold onto the headboard itself. This is just from years of just sitting there. All right, now you see it's breaking. supposed to take out this little button right here, which I'm about to do right now. Like I said, all that's gonna get fiberglass reinforced. The inside up here, I'm gonna throw some fiberglass in there just to make it a little more sturdy. I don't like how flimsy it is. And take it from there. So I'm gonna just take this off and I'll be right back. So a few things I noticed before I take this down is this wire that comes here and it's glued to the roof. I'm gonna just take it off. This is the one that was going to the visor, right? So I'm gonna just take that off. Then you have this one. Like I said, I'm redoing all this, so I don't really care about breaking it. I got foam at my job, so I just put a new one in. This freaking lining, and then this is the light, the roof light that we took out before. So that's that. Now, see a few things. It's so old that the same thing that happened just now in the front, the piece broke off. Look, it's breaking off over there. I haven't added any pressure. It's just coming off. So I will have to fiberglass those also to the board itself. So I'm gonna try to take those off as careful as possible and see what happens. I did manage to slide my fingers in through here and push these down, but it was already too late because this had already lifted. And I don't understand why they would do it like this. Like, they put a piece of metal and then this lining, which is essentially paper, over it to hold this down. It makes no sense. But like I said, when I get the new one, or if I do the new one, what I will do is I'll put a layer of fiberglass over this so it could hold it more sturdy. So if I ever pull it back down, it's not just gonna break on me like this piece did when I took it out. Same thing with this. It's like hard foam on top of vinyl, basically. Horrible. It just broke everywhere just now. Trying to take it off, it just freaking disintegrated. But I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, I'll go buy some new wood, some real thin, and I use this as a pattern to cut the new one. I ain't really want to do all that, but worst case scenario, I could always just order a new one on eBay or Amazon or something, or maybe from the Honda dealer, depending how expensive they are. It'll be new and it'll have these patterns, so I could do that. Or I might clean all this out real nice, take all this foam out, set a layer of plastic over it, spray it with some non-adhesive, and I might fiberglass it. I don't know. Depends what's lighter. That's what I'll do. All right. So now, just like this. I'll check out the rest. So I don't really want to take out the window motor and all that. Just want to take out that so I can see where all the wires are at, so I could continue to take the wires out of the car. All these. All right. So let me put all this stuff away, and I'll be right back.